Good evening and welcome. As this, hey man, we got music playing.
One more again.
We got the theme music going. Welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of the Swarmcast. We appreciate you guys being here with us as we get ready for round 3. Uh-oh.
It sounds like we don't have nothing.
I was going to say, can't hear a thing hardly.
Crickets.
Come on, Case.
I'm cranking my volume.
Nice.
There
There it is.
There we are. There
Yeah,
we
I
are.
like that right there.
That's
What
better.
happened? Yeah, there we go.
It's
Okay.
the setting from Friday.
Ah,
Operator
the
trouble.
old Friday setting.
That's it.
Oh, Friday.
Yeah.
Is that me?
That's you.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of the Swarmcast. Appreciate you guys being here as always. Jamie Maters over here to your left. Brian Davis, Bryce Young, Tech Master back there, Casey Massey. And we got folks already signing in. Kenneth Hurst, Robert Ramsey, Ashley Sowell, and we appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, and again, if you're watching, share it. Just share this on your page. Just hit share video. And that way everybody that is on your page or follows you or keeps up with you will know that we are on, and they can check in tonight as well.
Not the Red Rider 229.
I saw that. Red Rider BB gun.
Watch out now.
That's it. You'll shoot your eye out. That's a movie
That's,
coming up
that's,
soon.
that's a Thanksgiving movie too, you know.
Well, kinda, sorta.
Kind of
Holiday.
holiday. Yeah, holiday.
Kevin Overton, appreciate you tuning in.
Absolutely.
We've got a full night, and again, this is our Thanksgiving edition. We were going to do tonight so we didn't have to worry about everybody trying to fight it around all the Thanksgiving plans tomorrow. So hopefully, again, those of you who normally keep up with us on Thursdays knew that we were going to be here tonight. We want to thank Dairy Queen for sponsoring our show, Blue Blizzard Cup. We lift you up. This is the Oreo, which is still
Stunning.
y'all. It's good, but it's part of the
Part of the challenge.
Look at there. I want y'all to look.
Is Oreo in the semis?
Yeah.
Or
No,
there's
or
two
in the
Oreos.
quarters.
There's two Oreos.
Oreo Reese's?
Yep, and Oreo.
Wow, we'll have to.
And then-
So I think it's safe to say everybody likes chocolate. Can I say that?
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yep.
So we will be reposting the new
Yeah.
playoff bracket. We're in the quarterfinals
Well,
now.
semis.
Oh, it is the semis. That's right. And
That's
then we'll
the
have the
semis.
finals next week.
I still can't forgive y'all for eliminating pumpkin pie in the first round. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
That's
Well,
crazy.
that-
I can't believe the Superman
Brian said down for sweet potato pie.
didn't. Shut your mouth.
We could just told you that's what it was. You would have loved it.
Well, you didn't, so you ruined it.
Well, Oreo clearly very popular, and there's a reason for that. I mean, this is a classic flavor and favor too,
Yeah.
and very, very tasty.
Is it tongue twisting?
This is. It's
Words
I
are
got
hard
tang
as an
tungled.
adult.
What's that?
Words are hard as adult.
I got tang tungled.
Poor favor.
Let you figure that out. Poor favor. That's right. And tomorrow we'll be having Philip Mignon.
No Formar.
And the boneless keel.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
You good?
I forgot about that boneless.
The boneless keel. Yeah. We were standing at Mr. Chick looking at the menu, and there was a boneless keel sandwich, and we were all kind of confused. We had to look it up. And
I thought it was the bird.
Well, we had to ask.
part of
we
it.
had to ask Michael Best. Michael, what is the boneless keel?
And he knew.
yeah,
he
he knew.
did.
He knew. He
I
said
forget
he-
what it was, but he knew.
Well, it's the keel without the bone.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's what you
Hey,
get
yo.
for after making syrup.
The keel? Wait.
I thought the keel was part of a boat.
Hopefully
Maybe it's the stern, the boneless stern is what it
Boneless
is.
sternum.
just don't let it kill you.
Obadiah Farley, appreciate you as always. And,
And
Curtis
Obadiah-
Brooks.
So I'm up there seeing my dad at the hospital. My dad's been in the hospital, so was up there seeing my dad, and here pops in Obadiah. So I was just like, Dad,
Right at
you're
home.
in good
There
hands.
you go.
You're good.
By the way, give us an update on Dad. Everything good there?
He's good. He went home.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Philip Moore already asking a question here, and that's good. You guys think Woodward will make a fuss about the horns like in the state title? Yes, they will.
100%.
1,000%. There's Jeff Davis. We know that guy.
Know of him at least, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they will complain about the horns. I guarantee it.
Well, let's make them.
Yeah, I was
How
going to
about
say,
that?
let's force them to do that.
Well, that won't be a problem. It'll be a snap one.
Yeah. But
Well,
now here's the thing: you can use the horns all the way up until they start trying to do their snap count.
Yeah.
So while they're trying to get the play from the sidelines and all that stuff, hey, blow those things. But the moment he gets ready to take the snap, then that's when you go to,
And
to
in
plan
fact,
B.
and in
Listen for
fact,
the band, they do the same thing.
Woodward uses horns themselves.
They do. They sure do.
So
Well, I got a feeling how that's going to go.
Yep.
Yeah, it ain't going to matter if they run it on the sideline or not.
Yeah, Tony T-Bone here, none better than Ronnie Majors, glad as well. Us too, big time. Scott Chastain from over in Quitman, Kevin Overton. Are we doing the white towels?
I hadn't heard anything on that.
I have not heard of that. Well,
If you want to,
I was
go
going to
ahead.
say, just bring them. I guarantee you won't be alone. I've already had a lot of questions asked. I've had some
I like it.
texts about that, and there
like
hasn't been anything
like
official.
a rally towel type thing, or okay.
Yeah, there hasn't been anything official.
Yeah, there's been a few talk about it, so you definitely won't be the only one.
Yeah,
for sure.
just
Yeah, that's
bring
awesome. I
whatever
love
you
it.
got.
You might need you a white blanket. It's supposed to be a little cool.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes. We're going
We're
to talk
talking
about that.
45 at game time.
Yeah, I can tell you real quick.
Somewhere around there.
So I can't wear shorts tomorrow. Is what you're saying?
Well,
I mean,
you
you can.
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 You'll be in that
I
press
don't know.
box.
I don't know. Last cold game up there, we were toasty.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like we were in a
Too
toaster
hot- too
oven.
Yeah, they
toasty.
had the heat on nice,
Golly.
nice and high.
Yeah, the high on Friday's 55.
And we had to start rotating for even for even cooking.
No, it would done it for us. There was an air fryer in there.
Man,
well, I'm going to tell you, it felt really good on the field. I
Yeah,
will tell you
Yeah.
that.
Well, it's about to be football weather, man. It's about to be December. It's supposed to be cold. We're going to take a look at the highlights from the Villarica game. We've got Coach Rogers, who's going to be calling here in just a little bit. We've got Coach Chad Parkerson from flag football is going to be calling later on because they've got their state playoffs starting next week. And we're going to get Coach Parkerson to give us a look at what's going on with that. We do need to let everybody know that we have had somebody separate from the pack on our bracket challenge. Now, we had probably near 50 or
Yeah,
so
we
of
had about 50 or so.
those brackets that were
It
submitted.
took me like an hour to go through them all the
Yeah.
first day. So,
Well, give everybody the update.
the current front runners are Lee Watts and Jerry Bradley.
Bradley.
Greatly.
They're all one. Lee is 22 right, and Jerry has 21 right.
Okay.
So we're
So we got
depending
Lee
on what
and Jerry.
happens this week will
Yep.
really separate who's winning.
Yeah, those two have kind of separated themselves from the pack, so it's a two-horse race at this point.
Hey, can you write my name on one of those?
So what we're going to do, just so you folks know, those the Lee and Jerry, whoever wins in the end, we're going to put together a nice little yellow jacket care package for you. Get a shirt from Coach Rogers and some other stuff, and hopefully that'll be a nice little way to say thanks for participating. And all of you that voted on the Blizzard bracket, again, we'll have the new updated
We'll try to get the link out at the beginning of the week
finals.
this week.
Keep
Yeah.
voting and keep trying those blizzards.
Yes, no question. Mary Cranford Stevenson, go Jackson from Middle Georgia. Danny Stevenson in Eastman. Brooks County playing in Lincolnton, who's undefeated. Last week's opponent's undefeated, and we won. Listen,
Yeah, Brooks is showing out now.
when they get to the
Yes.
playoffs, there's
Postseason Brooks,
ano-
classic.
Yep, it is.
And here we go.
And Brian did a good job on the PA.
thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Why don't we go ahead and pull up the Woodward video? Or I tell you what, maybe we need to hold that for when Coach Rogers calls. Let's do that.
You
Let's
want
do
to
that.
move to the stream and talk about the stream already?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
probably need to update everybody about that. We've had a lot of comments made. It is an NFHS game. Woodward Academy is an NFHS school, which we are a huddle school.
Yeah.
And
two major streaming companies
Yep.
in the state.
The Georgia High School Association, really nationally,
Yeah.
if you want to get right down to it, but the Georgia High School Association is contracted with the NFHS for playoffs. Now, the reason we were able to do the last two was the teams we were playing didn't do streams at all.
Nope.
But if you are interested in watching the live stream, you're going to have to go subscribe on that NFHS site and be forewarned
Make
that
sure you
the
unsubscribe.
the subscription renews itself until you cancel it.
Yeah, it's a monthly subscription.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if there is a bright side to it, you do get more than one game.
Yep.
I mean, you can watch the next round playoff and the state championship on there
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure, regardless of who gets
a
there,
30
that's where it'll be.
Yeah,
some
they are-
some schools going to be on there where you can
Yeah,
watch
and
it. So
I mean they are
Yeah.
sending a crew down too.
Yeah, they're sending a professional crew, but just understand
ESPN,
it won't be ESPN wherever Jake Smith is, but
He may
That's
be
what
on
we
the
heard,
field.
at least.
I beat him to it.
but it will not be our play-by-play.
Nope.
It will be the Woodward Academy play-by-play
Well,
crew.
yeah.
So
It'll probably be better.
I was going to say it's an improvement, but don't start blasting us with messages about
got
why
nothing
aren't
to
we
do with
listening to you. We have no control over this whatsoever.
I can tell you, all you got to do is put your headset on, or turn your TV down, put your radio on, and watch the game.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can do that too. You can link it together.
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It's
just
tough,
pull it
but
up on your TV and get on the website on your phone and
Pause it.
pause the TV until the radio catches up with it and start.
Yep.
Yep. And if you're coming to the game, I honestly recommend bringing a headset with you, and you can listen on 88.5 inside the stadium. What's weird about it, if you're listening to 106.3 at the game, there is about a second delay, and it is really weird to have the play unfold, and then you hear us doing a description of it. And I know, again, whenever
I can't.
Listening to the stream and watching it is the same kind of feeling.
Yeah.
When me watching it. Oh boy.
Is that station the uncut edition?
the
Yes.
88.5, yes, you
You
will
get
hear.
the comedy show.
we
Yeah.
don't charge you for it, yeah.
You will hear some commentary between the breaks and stuff that you will not hear.
But that's all extra.
Yeah, that's
It's-
all free.
It's all good.
Good gracious.
As long
alive.
as you show up, it's free.
That's right. That's right. So let's talk about, and let's just jump right to 5A. Let's talk about what happened in the playoffs in the second round. Of course, Woodward Academy, the team that we will be seeing this week, defeated Statesboro 24-8. No surprise there. Statesboro, I don't want to say fortunate to get to that second round, but I mean they had a very fortuitous draw
Yeah.
there.
On again, off again kind of team.
Thomas County Central, of course, 55-14 over Villa Rica. Roswell, all over Clark Central, which is not a shock. Roswell, very, very good. And again, Clark Central, kind of fortunate to be there. Sequoia 48, Noonan 28. So Sequoia and Roswell both scoring a lot of points, and they will be playing this week. Hughes 49, Lee County 31. A little bit of a surprise there. Gainesville 42, Brunswick nothing, which we will be talking about through the night. Rome 38-20 over Houston County. Shouldn't be surprised, but I am. And then Jackson 24, Milton 19, as Justin Rogers has given us a call. Coach Justin Rogers.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, how you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Did you get home
good.
early enough?
Heck yeah, man. Finally got home before the sun went down tonight.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate the fact that you were able to do that. Now you get to
Yeah, me too.
do some Thanksgiving cooking, or is all that already done?
Actually, Miss Rogers is in there working on some collards right now.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I'm a big collards fan.
If they're done right now.
She can do them now. I can tell you, she can do it. Like the kids say, she'll put her foot in it.
We're sitting here watching some of the highlights, Coach, from the Villa Rica game, and wanted to get your comments. The guys played solid from the beginning of the thing to the end. Defense dominated and offense very opportunistic. Just a solid win.
Yeah, I just thought we came out and played so good in the first quarter. I just thought we came out, jumped on them really, really quick, just really dominant in all areas of special teams, defense, offense. And, you know, before Villa Rica could even blink, I mean, it was 28-0. And I think from there on, it just kind of snowballed.
Yeah, and that was our impression as well. I mean, we score on our first drive at 7-0. Then they would go 4 and out and punt, and DJ White has a punt return for a touchdown. And again, we hit Rodney Dunbar for a touchdown, 21-0 really before you could blink, and then the Kirby Smart came out in, and you did the onside kick, and we go down and score again. I mean, it was 28-0 really before they got their seats warmed.
Correct. And so I think once you get like that with the program and then playing at home with the crowd, it was that's a little too much uphill for them to overcome. And then obviously when their quarterback got hurt, that really just took all what little bit of win they might have had out of themselves.
Right. Any performances stand out to you? Of course, I think you and I talked about DJ White had another good night. Jordan McNeil had a big night.
Yeah, Jordan McNeil had a great night. You know, let him and Evan Martin run the ball a little bit more. And so both of those did good, especially Jordan. Had a couple breakout runs and a big catch. Defensively as a whole, I thought we played really, really well. Kobe Carnage was our player of the week. He had a good game from the free safety position and played well there. But just a lot of guys, just everybody just working on playing better and trying to, get their game to go to the next level and continue to improve.
And, Coach, again, what a fantastic atmosphere for a football game, man. It's just so – and I know that we're homers and I know we're talking about our bunch, But we have gone all over the state. We've seen a bunch of different places. There ain't nothing like the Jacket's Nest, man. There just ain't nothing like it.
And I'll put the Nest against anybody. We've said that numerous times.
Yep.
And it's just a fun place. It's a great place. And from the band to the multimedia that the broadcast team does to the fans being active participants, I mean, all of it just adds to the venue and the atmosphere. And it is something to have and something to cherish because it is truly a college environment. It is a big time environment right here in high school football.
Oh, no doubt about it. And that's what I keep telling our fans, Coach, is just enjoy this. I mean, not everybody gets to enjoy this right now. We're in the thick of a run that is historic, and we just don't need to take it for granted. There's been a lot of work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get us to this point.
Yeah, a lot of people involved. A lot of people. From the administration, the board, the coaches, the players, the community. I mean, this has really been a joint effort by so many. And like you say, we just got to keep doing our part. And if everybody just does their part, this thing all falls in the cog of the wheel and keeps rolling.
In case if you've got the Woodward video, let's go ahead and pull that up. Tell us, Coach, when you look at them, what do you see when you look at the War Eagles?
But they're talented. I mean, you know that first and foremost. I mean, they've always got extreme talent. They've always got players that have a football legacy involved with them, with their dads usually being involved in football somehow. A lot of the guys, and so nothing changed this year. I mean, just the secondary alone. You got a 4-star corner that's unbelievable. You got number 1, who's the boundary safety and the leading receiver. That is, he won't leave the field. Just an unbelievable athlete in him. 47 D tackle that plays tight end is really good. 3 and 10 to be running backs, run the ball extremely hard, and the quarterback is just come around and play really lights out the back half of the season. And they're going to spread it around. They're fun and gun, and they're going to go quick game and get the ball out of his hands. The head coach is a play caller and does a good job of mixing that up. And so what you're going to see is a tradition-rich program that has a lot of talent. And so what we got to do is let our depth wear on them and lean on them and really try to wear them down, as they do have to play some guys both ways.
And they do like to throw the ball around a lot. I mean, they're a throw first, run second type team. Is that a fair way of putting it?
No, without question, it's an accurate way of putting it. They're going to get the quick game and the short passes to be extensions of run. So they'll definitely be more 60-40 pass in their attack to you, and they'll hand it off enough and when quarterback draws to keep you honest. But yeah, they're going to put it in the air to the receivers and play out in space, which isn't a terrible idea. Try to neutralize us to make things more one-on-one on edges there. And so our D-line have to have a big game, but really putting pressure on to get it out quick. And secondary, just good eye discipline and not have any free runners.
What do they do defensively? What do you see?
Well, defensively, they're going to 4-man front, and they'll try to fool you like it's a 4-2-5, but it'll really be a 4-3 defense. And so they're going to kind of stay tight to that box to be able to give them numbers to stop the run. Now, they've got great athletes in the secondary, so they're not scared to play a bunch of man. So you'll get a lot of man coverage so they can get extra hats to the run. What we got to do is create some eye candy, some shifts, some motions to try to help with that. And
it sounds like, Coach, that kind of like what we have seen through the year, our lines of scrimmage give us a pretty good shot going in. You have to feel pretty good about that matchup.
No, lines of scrimmage have been playing really well. So, no, we always feel good about that. Both sides of lines of scrimmages have played well throughout the year, and we'll need them to continue to play well if we're going to continue to make runs.
Guys, you got any questions for Coach? Jamie, I know you're thinking. I can see it.
I know when we get to Thanksgiving, it's always good to be practicing a little football. So,
yep.
Oh, yeah. And when you get to Thanksgiving, you're going to play somebody really good.
Yeah,
I mean, so again, the same thing. So you always know you got great football. When you get to this point, you've had an unbelievable year. Get to this point, it's the final eight. What was this, like the number 5 hardest playoff bracket in the nation?
Yep.
That's what they said.
We're down to 8. So it's going to be great ball. But you are glad is you got them at home.
Yeah, I
doubt.
wanted you to comment too a little bit, Coach, about some of their players they play a lot of kids both ways.
Correct.
So how can I guess we'll really attack that
Well, you got to outwork them. You just got to outwork them, you know. And we talk about in our program, effort counts twice. And that's the biggest thing is we cannot allow them, you know, to be able to do that and play at the effort that we have to match them with. And then we need to make our mark in the second and fourth quarter.
There you go.
Second and fourth quarters, you know, when you're typically going to wear out, when you're playing a lot of guys both ways, those are going to be tough quarters you're trying to get through. And so we really need to really hit our marks in those quarters there when we get opportunities.
Yep.
Coach, one of the things I know you want to do here tonight, it sounds like you've been challenging the team about how did you put it? Prove it again.
Oh yeah. Theme this week's prove it again. I mean, it was only fitting with us playing Woodward again, you know, to talk about prove it again and all that. But then also, you know, prove it again. We're a top offense. We've been a top 5 offense in the state all year long, but we got to prove it again. We've been a top 5 defense in the state all year long. But we got to prove it again. We've been a really good practice team. We have had some really good practices back half these last 3 weeks. And but we got to prove it again, have a great practice here. And then the last prove it again, and I even talked to the players about it, was our fans have been phenomenal. Our home atmosphere has been phenomenal, but we got to prove it again. And so you got to be able to prove it again and step your game up and continue to show, you know, what you are. So we need Jacket Nation. You got to get in the car and drive to Atlanta. You got to get in the car and drive to Rome. Like the last couple of years, you just got to come to the nest. It's all you got to do. And you bring all the bells and whistles and horns and everything else you got. And you come up here and you cheer these boys on. You create a great environment and you prove it again, you know, to Woodward of who you are.
Yeah, because, I mean, the legend really for this fan base started with that Woodward game 2 years ago. I mean,
yes, it started for the rest of the state in that Woodward
That's
game.
right. That's right.
We had seen it and experienced it.
Yeah.
We knew what it was and those. But that's when the whole state took notice and realized this Central thing's just special.
That's when
and
you said they became
is
notorious.
Yes, ain't no doubt. Now we are definitely notorious. Now to get and I ain't gonna comment on this, but maybe I should have got an injunction on the horns. I guess that's the way you go nowadays. You know what I mean? So I didn't know that was even a thing that you could do.
I knew that was coming.
Coach,
I knew it was coming.
Coach, what sticks out in my mind as far as when things changed was when we went to Rome the first time, and we kicked the field goal and of course won. But that's when
I'll back you
I
up,
seen
Jamie.
Something in our crowd.
The Houston County game that year. If you go back to that Houston game, we played in the day.
On a Saturday.
Yep, and it was almost like an online challenge that came from the Houston County side about they had their little horn thing, and they said, okay, well, let's see if y'all can do, and that started it, and that snowballed from there. It's good stuff.
Don't ever dare Central and Jacket Nation. You don't want to try that game. Many have walked away disappointed.
That's the truth. What you got, Brian?
Coach, I just wanted to get you to comment real quick. I know you have got to be so proud of how well your boy did last Friday night giving that prayer. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool, no doubt. Melissa told me on Tuesday, I guess it was, that he was going to do the prayer. And so we were excited for him for getting an opportunity, and he jumped at it when she asked him. And so they practiced the prayer all week and would not let me hear it. And so I didn't hear it. I didn't know what he was going to say. And so obviously we did our coach's prayer a little earlier than we do in the back so I could be out to hear it. And so I stepped out to hear it. Man, he did a good job. I was proud of him. He had a lot of poise and confidence. And the way he delivered it, I was thankful. He prayed for the refs. They always need prayer for. But no, in all seriousness, really proud dad moment. Really proud dad moment for sure.
Tell them, Brian, what happened whenever he was coming up to talk on the mic and you trying to give him some advice. And I shared this with Coach today. This is classic.
I told him, so, I had a fill-in for PA last week. So I said, I'm going to hold the button. I said, just lean down. I said, make sure you talk into the mic and don't listen to yourself out in the stadium because I had the window open so you could hear. Yeah. He looked at me, he said, I got this. I said, okay, all right, buddy, all right. So he does it exceptionally well. I mean, just well-spoken and did a great job. He gets through. I looked at him, I said, Coop, I said, why don't you do this, and I'm going to go back and do what I'm supposed to do. He said, no, sir, I got responsibility on the field. I got to go.
He had to go back there and be the ball boy. That's right. He does. he does the special teams balls. That's his role with the kicking, and so he takes pride in trying to do that. But now he's a good boy. Man, he's my best. He's my best friend. He's got his alarm set right now because he sets his own alarm and gets up. He's got his alarm set right now for 5:15 because he said he's going to practice with me in the morning.
Wow,
that's awesome.
And so he'll get up on these days just to be out there. He loves them boys. They're all like brothers to him, and they mean something to him now.
Yeah.
And so it's cool. It's tough. It's stressful at times, but I do think it's rewarding. For my family and for, especially Coop, just being raised around all these boys and being able to be part of it and feel like you're part of it, I think it's really cool.
Well, him and Janie K, they got a bunch of big brothers is what it is now. I mean, I'm just
Absolutely.
saying, that's a
Lord.
bunch of them now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, now speaking of which, because we got a bunch of boys. Coach Thornton's got a boy. Coach Shaver, Wyatt, and them was there this week. Coach Boyette, Jake, and so they all go to practice. Well, this week I looked over there. It has some little pads on and jerseys. They done got Janie Kate in some pads and jerseys. She was over there playing with them.
I like it.
And I looked over at Coop. I said, "You better be taking care of your sister now." He said, "I got it. I said, "Okay." And he does a good job of taking care of her.
I'm sure.
Well, Coach, I got one more little question for you, and I just wanted to see what kind of your reaction was with everything that went down with the Gainesville and Brunswick thing. Of course, it's been all over everywhere. And I thought I listened to Josh or Coach Nesbitt deliver his appeal to the GHSA, which I thought it had a lot of validity to it, and he was very passionate about what he said.
Hey, not to interrupt, but I'm going to interrupt. I just got a text. The GHSA has announced that the game between Gainesville and Hughes is being postponed until a decision on the appeal can be reached. Executive Director Tim Scott said that the Georgia High School Association is filing an appeal of the court decision today. We will reschedule the game once the appeal decision has been rendered.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That is just insane.
Yeah, and here's the deal. First and foremost, terrible situation.
Yes.
Awful
Right.
situation. If it was in the same situation, I would like to say our team would handle it differently, but not sure that I could say that.
Yep.
Right.
But on the flip side, sometimes in life, man, there's consequences for things that you didn't intend, but the
Right.
consequence is still there. And the rules in the book, the way it is, and if while the GHSA ain't perfect, Lord knows it ain't. You don't want to get to where states beside us when it's just straight wild, wild west, and there's very limited rules.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when you do that, everything ain't gonna be perfect.
Right.
And so it sucks. There ain't no other way around.
No,
it.
you're right.
We don't need to start a precedent that we can just go to court all the time.
Right.
Because at that point you're finna fold. And you've seen that in college football.
Yep.
That's what happened. That's how the NCAA lost it.
Yep.
And that's how it's gotten to where it's the wild, wild west there.
Yep.
And it all starts with something that's quote unquote innocent and fair, but then you open up the box,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden, where does it end?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm scared now I'm on the short rows. I got a lot more sand in the bottom of the glass than I do the top of the glass.
Yes, sir.
But I ain't so sure we headed, not in a positive direction. In fact, we're going to lose control of the thing if these things keep popping up.
Yeah.
Once they pop up, they don't stop.
Yep.
Litigation. We've seen that in our society. Litigation ain't slowed down. People sue everybody for anything now, and so it doesn't slow down. So it sucks. There ain't no other way around. It just sucks. There ain't nothing but losers in this situation.
Yeah, you're right. And the thing is, Coach, as you and I talked about this afternoon, you start getting so nitpicky about intent. How do you determine intent? If somebody runs off the sidelines, they may not have intended to be a part of the altercation, but in the process of moving somebody or pulling somebody, now they've contributed to it. Even though they were trying to do good, you can't legislate intent. You got to legislate the rules.
Yes, and the thing is, maybe justified,
Right.
but still come with consequences.
Yep.
Again, and
That's tough.
There's only losers in this situation.
Yeah.
There ain't no winners.
No
There ain't no winners. And so you're just trying to mitigate the damage going forward because everyone loses. And so what's the best moving forward for the game, for our association, for everything like that. That's what you got to think about.
For everybody involved, not little picture, big picture.
Correct.
Yep. No
That's
doubt.
that's my 2 cents, and then it's worth less than 2 cents.
That same here. One more time, Coach, before we let you go ahead and challenge these fans one more time, man. They need to
Ain't no
understand.
doubt now. My wife told me yesterday, we were talking, and she said, Justin, you ain't got to worry about the fans. They are about to bring it. So she says the buzz, on social media is going to be like something that we've never experienced.
Yep, that's what I hear.
So I want you to prove it again, because I've had some magical nights here where I didn't think the fans could do any better. Like, oh my God, this is the best I've ever seen these fans.
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the way, they've outdone it. So we got to prove it again. When we look back, it's going to be this game that's going to be the best I have ever seen the fans.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. All right, Coach, listen, man, go enjoy your Thanksgiving. Appreciate you. Love y'all as always, and we'll check in with you. We'll see you Friday, of course, but we'll chat again next week whenever we come back, hopefully.
We'll see you in the morning, Coach.
Well, that's it.
That's right. That's
One
right.
of them, my tradition things.
We
you know
got
what I'm saying?
early morning Thanksgiving practice, and then that's why we'll take the field at 7 a.m. And then we'll let everybody go to Thanksgiving. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yep.
And I hope I know I'm extremely thankful for this community.
Oh, man.
I'm so thankful for this school and the boys, our players, our coaches. I'm so thankful for the administration. Just football related, God almighty, we got so much to be thankful for. And so just want to publicly, just thank everybody for that. And I hope everyone has an unbelievable Thanksgiving. And again, it's a time for us to remember the positives in our lives. And Lord knows we all got negatives.
That's right.
But we got so much to be thankful for.
You
here.
ain't kidding.
I got a feeling that a lot of folks in Thomas County is going to be carving roast war eagle instead of turkey this weekend.
There you go.
Just saying. Coach,
There
man,
you go.
we appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all. We'll check in.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Jackets.
Go Jackets, 100%. Thanks to Dairy Queen one more time. We appreciate Dairy Queen of Thomasville for sponsoring our
Absolutely.
Swarmcast.
And it was very good.
This Oreo, I'm still working on mine.
Oreo
That
is
it's good
the
stuff.
front runner, I think, in the bracket. I mean, it brought the house down against Superman, so we're good.
And we will be sharing the updated finals of the Blizzard bracket tomorrow. But, yeah, for those tuning in late, we just got this word. The Georgia High School Association has filed an appeal of the court decision today. So Executive Director Tim Scott wrote an email to the athletic directors of Gainesville and Fulton County's Lamar Glenn. As a result, the Friday's game between Gainesville and Langston Hughes will be postponed until a decision on the appeal is reached. The game will be rescheduled once the appeal decision has been rendered. So that's the latest on that. We're not we don't hear you.
You hear me?
Now we got
there
you.
it is. That may be a midweek game then.
See,
it sounds
and Heather Rodriguez is asking, how does the postponement of the game affect the playoffs? Nobody knows. I mean, this is real-time stuff here. I mean, we're all hearing this just like you are.
The appeal won't have anything done until Friday.
The big thing to remember is, too, no matter what, is the days in the dome are set. You have to work with that
Yep,
timeline.
that's right.
And so, therefore, you can't move it up or down or anywhere. You got
that's
to
right.
squeeze it in somehow.
That's right. Now, I guess the good news is potentially you've got after next Friday, when you get past the semifinals, you've got 10 days there before the finals will be played. So there is a little bit of, leeway there as far as the calendar is concerned. But I mean, do you reschedule everybody?
No, you've got to figure it out this week.
Yeah.
You can't keep pushing everybody back
Yeah.
for that.
And-
I mean, there's either going to be a game, in my opinion, or there's going to be a forfeit.
Yeah. Just
Because they're not going to hold the playoffs up for this. I guarantee you that.
unless the courts say so. I mean, this is such a weird situation.
We need Matlock.
Yeah, he ain't
And
kidding.
Ray, I want to comment. I'd really like to know how much money that's invested in your little touchdowns right there, Ray.
You talking about the Williams automotive
Yeah.
touchdowns? Yeah, that's a good thing.
There are plenty of them being scored.
That's a darn truth.
He has got to continue to drag race to keep up with this thing.
And Robert Ramsey, you have got a very good point there. It's unfair to Langston Hughes, but
Sure.
here's the other thing.
Right.
The kids at Gainesville are in complete limbo.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you're Coach Niblett, who are you practicing?
He's practicing his starters, I guarantee you.
Well, I mean, but if they don't play, then I mean, that's when you're talking about. That's when you say, well, we just can't play.
Well, you practice your starters, and the plan is right here. They firmly believe this is what's going to happen, so they're going to practice
Yeah.
their starters. They're going to continue this. And the best way to me to keep the team from falling apart is you continue to practice like you have for the rest
like
of the
you're
season.
going to. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: other side of the coin, is Langston practicing for Gainesville, or
That's
are
a
they
good
looking
question.
ahead?
That's a good question. That's a really good
don't know.
question.
Because I mean, I don't
I
know.
don't think you can do that
No.
at this point. I
Right.
think you've got to prepare like you're going to play Gainesville.
Yeah, but if you
But you
take
get another
if you
week.
take a risk and you have 2.5 or a week and a half extra or a half week extra worth of effort on another team,
and that would
could be a benefit.
But they don't know
the
who yet.
Sequoia and
No, it'd be Roman Jackson
Yeah.
County.
Roman Jackson. That's right.
Yeah, both of those are very good teams too.
Yeah. Jackson kind of making a run.
Well, we were saying today we're not talking enough about them. Let's see whether you think Gainesville should be punished, not Langston, complete innocent.
Sure.
And stuck. Yeah, no question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alan Martin, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Probably would be a Saturday game.
But
Philip
I mean,
Wood said, but-
would it really be? Are the courts open on Thanksgiving and the weekend?
Well, I
So
would
they're
think
gonna be
that
open
they would
Thanksgiving,
probably
but
do
Friday
something
they probably-
Friday morning.
They're going to have to.
Yeah.
They're just going to have to. If it's another day of the week, you got to wonder how many number of Gainesville high school fans are going to show up that game just to support. It's been a topic that's gained so much traction. Well, there's no question about that. I think you've got the state as a whole has kind of rallied around the Gainesville calls. But Coach Rogers makes a very valid point. You start trying to pick apart. The rule is, and this is what people are missing, it's not a suspension for fighting, it's for leaving the sidelines. That's the suspension. It doesn't matter if you go out there and sing Christmas carols. If you leave the sidelines, maybe that would change it. but-
Oh, holy night.
Silent
That's
night.
it. That's it. But if you go out,
fight.
if you leave the sidelines and go onto the field, you are in violation of the rule, to the letter of the law. And that is a suspension. So if you're the GHSA and that rule has been there, now all of a sudden, and it was interesting listening to the appeal that they put on social media live. We were able to listen to it. They can't tell based on the video that they've got numbers. They don't know who's who. Yeah, at least that's what they were saying.
But
So
like me and Brian were talking about too, you can't just not govern it and ignore it because you're going to open up a can of worms.
Sure.
around.
yeah, no question.
So, and you can't say, we're just going to penalize next year. No, you can't do that either because the next case is going to get worse and worse and worse. So,
Well, I thought
you have to
Randy-
do something.
And I thought Randy made a very good point when I hadn't thought about this before Coach Niblett said what he did. But Randy asked me, he says, well, what happens if you've got a team down 35-45 to nothing, and their coach calls a timeout and he says, hey guys,
Let's
and
just
they
start
go
a
into
let's just start a melee.
attack mode, and then you bite into it, and now your season's completely
And that's the point that I'm trying to prove
So-
too. You've got to do something.
Yeah.
Because if you
Yeah.
don't, you're just going to have that. And
Yeah.
it's going to get
Yeah.
worse
Yeah.
and worse.
So-
and worse.
Well, now, in defense, the Georgia High School Association has announced that Brunswick, they've got 40-plus players that are going to be suspended for the beginning of next year, but they are ineligible for postseason play next year.
How many of those 40s are
Now, that
seniors?
I don't know. That I don't know. Well, they can't be.
Right.
because
Well, I'm
otherwise they wouldn't be
assuming
on
not,
the
but
team. Yeah.
then again, too, you never know.
But they are not going to be allowed to be in the playoffs next year at all. And that's pretty
right,
that's
yeah.
pretty tough. And
Yeah.
also they got a monetary fine on top of that.
I thought that ruling was appropriate. I thought
did too.
that was appropriate.
Yeah.
And I think some coaches got fined too.
Yeah, they did personally. Yeah, and this comes down to who's got control of the game. Now, I
Yeah.
will say there's been a lot of talk about that. Desmond Jones.
Hey.
I remember that guy. Appreciate you. Let's go Jackets, 100%. There's been a lot of talk about the officials and how they didn't jump in the middle of it. The officials are now being told to not put hands on a player because that in and of itself could be a lawsuit itself.
You remember them cartoon
You
brawls?
just can't do it.
You remember them cartoon brawls that turn into a dust cloud and the guy gets pulled in, he never gets out? Yeah, that would be me if I was an official trying
Yeah.
to break something like that.
Yeah. They said that they would lay the death penalty on a school that purposefully did that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that point had to be addressed because you're setting a very weird open-ended precedent there that is not going to end up good for anybody.
That's right.
No question. A couple of real quick things before we get too far. Tickets will be available Friday at the high school. So if you are interested in getting your tickets, Jackie Dixon will be in the ticket office Friday. We've mentioned the live stream. You'll have to sign up with the NFHS network to be able to get the live stream. It will be Woodward Academy's live stream. They are bringing a professional crew down here to be able to do all the cameras and stuff. As professional as we
Air quotes.
quote unquote. But you will be listening to the Woodward call of the game. It will not be us. Gatorade Player of the Year. We need to mention this.
Yeah, Deuce is one of those.
5 potential Georgia candidates right there. Mari Latimer from Sandy Creek, Marquise Fennell from Valdosta, Deuce Lawrence from Thomas County Central, Kareem Hewley, and I don't remember where he plays for. And then Deuce Gerald's. He got a couple of Deuces there, although they called Deuce Lawrence Christian. But anyway, hopefully Christian Lawrence Deuce can get his name in that mix, and we can do some voting because the Jacket Nation knows what to do. Let's see here.
I wanted to make a quick. We were talking, us the guys were going to be tailgating Friday, and one of the guys made a comment. He says, "Hey, we need to make sure that folks know they need to go get their tickets because with Lowndes being eliminated, Moultrie being eliminated, Thomasville being eliminated,
Cairo playing that down.
Cairo playing on the other side of Egypt.
Yeah.
You got."
Cairo.
Mitchell
Everybody will be.
Yeah, best about it.
Everybody
Go
will.
through Cairo.
I mean, this will be a good football game now, and they may be this may be a hot ticket.
Yep.
So don't mess around and get caught.
Yep.
So.
Ed Guerrero says, get those Eddie Guerrero reserve tickets. Happy early Turkey Day from snowy and rainy icy Alaska. Brian Gibson. Blake Cantrell, I don't have no argument from here. Deuce has just been so special this year. And Hewley plays for Gainesville. Well, there was a Hewley that played. No, that was Gaston that played with.
Yeah, I think Hewley's the quarterback for Gainesville.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah, the big lineman that was at Langston Hughes that plays for Georgia.
What Ed's talking about there is
that was a big dude.
Huge.
Eddie's on the reserve ticket this week.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
picture.
Yeah, his picture.
Our reserve tickets are really, really cool. If you
They
don't
are.
happen to get, they're super, super cool.
Is he showing him? Is he putting the seatbelt on, locking him
He's
down?
either putting a seal on, or he's probably knocking a pass down. If I had to guess, something like
Probably
that.
so.
Why don't we pull the Villa Rica video back up, and that way we can kind of go through those highlights and talk to everybody about that. This was a fantastic performance from Thomas County Central. Just no way around it. The Yellow Jackets came in. Villa Rica a little overmanned, I think, is a fair way of putting it. We knew that they were going to have a good line of scrimmage on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah, Jake Smith, ESPN Field is ready. There we go.
But I want everybody
That's
to
what I
make
heard, too.
sure on this first play from scrimmage, pay attention because I think that hit.
Kind of set the tone.
I wasn't here, but
Yeah.
on the radio,
Here it is.
It was the old crack. He got cracked.
Doom.
I think
Yeah.
after that he was like, man.
Yeah, and Elaine Massey is asking how their quarterback is doing. Just let the highlights play here. Their quarterback is fine. As it turns out, what I was told is he ended up. Hey, there was Jamie. That was weird. He wasn't even talking. He was like a ventriloquist. There you go.
Well, he's good.
Yeah, he's very good. He apparently has been. Yeah. Don't be careful with that arm. He's been having back problems through the year, and I think that lick probably exacerbated things a little bit. And yeah,
Well, that's good.
You good, Brian?
Albert,
Watch this. Bam!
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think-
what are you doing? And that was Amari with the interception, taking it and running with it. But he got to the finish line too. By the
he
way,
broke the tape.
The quarterback is good,
but he's fine.
Long story short, yeah, he's good.
He checked out when he went down on the tackle. Cam Brooks was on his back, and then I think it was Kobe Carnage that came up and kind of cracked him from the front. And when he hit with all of that weight basically on his rear end. And if you've got back problems, that is the worst way to fall at all. And when he's tried to stand up, he couldn't feel part of his legs. And that's when they said, we got to get some help. And you can't play with that because you could be talking about somebody that's possibly paralyzed. And you just can't risk that. But the good news was, and we could tell it too, whenever they were rolling him to the ambulance, he was waving to the crowd. And it looked like he was communicating with everybody. So you knew that hopefully it was okay, but best to check it out. Better safe than sorry.
I'm just glad it wasn't a leg thing, which back is no better. But
Yep.
at least it was. I'm gonna use the term minor. I'm sure to him it wasn't, but
Right.
you know.
Here's his
in
onside
hindsight.
kick. This is so well done.
Did you see the
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 lead
player
guy,
coming to get it, and all of a sudden he goes and rolls back.
He was a sudden change of direction.
That's got to be the most efficient way I've ever seen an onside kick done.
It works.
Like just the first wave, just have no other job to take them out, and then other just
and
get
here
the ball.
come Chad Parkinson. Coach, you with me?
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. If you got the flag football highlights there, Casey, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, man, next week's a big week. Let's get everybody prepped. Tell everybody what's going on.
All right. December 4th, Thursday, 4:30. We'll play. We're the 1 seed, and we'll play Rockdale. They're the 4 seed out of their area at 4:30 at Thomas County Middle, and then right after that, 10 minutes after we're done playing, the number 2 team in our classification is also the number 2 team in their region. Their region's pretty good. They lost to Milton in overtime, so Blessed Trinity will play Woodward,
Okay.
and then the 2 winners will play after that game. So you get 2 rounds of playoff flag football in one day.
There you go.
So it's kind of a neat little format, but I really don't. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it because I like to be prepared, and
Yeah.
you got to prepare for three people.
Yeah.
And the thing that really stinks is the turnaround. Let's hopefully we play well and win. And I do think if we play well, we can win.
Right.
But we play well and win, and then you got a quick turnaround. You do the same thing on Monday. So you go Thursday, and then you play the 3rd and 4th round on Monday. And I hope maybe one day they can spread that out a little bit, because as this sport grows, more people are going to, be serious about being good at it.
Right.
And if you want
Right.
to be serious about being good, you need to be serious about preparing.
Sure.
And so hopefully that'll be something, we can kind of work towards and evolve to. And but right now that's the hand, and everybody's got a quick turnaround. So what it does is it makes you be sound in your offensive philosophy and scheme, and it makes you be sound on defense. You can't just come up with little tricks. You need to be solid.
Yeah.
And I think I think our girls have done a good job of responding to things. I think I told you a few podcasts ago, when you play somebody twice, they already know you.
Right.
And then, the struggle is, do you dance with who brought you, or do you start trying to be too cute and get some wrinkles? Well, I kind of opted. I like to have wrinkles.
Right.
And the more comfortable our girls are, the more we can, we'll change. We just change things. That if they're keying on something, it's going to be something they hadn't seen, and that's the scheming and the preparation part that I do enjoy.
Well, Coach, your girls have been playing so well. And, I know Coach Rogers talks about this time of the year, you start getting to the playoffs. That's when you want to peak. And it sounds like your girls have kind of been building to that point.
Yeah. Well, I'm extremely happy with where we're at, and, their confidence level and their attention to detail. And, we, with Thanksgiving going on this week and a bunch of them out of town, they got little homework assignments to watch on Huddle, and, kind of do their own preparation. And then when we get back on Monday, we were able to get in the indoor Thursday before we left.
There you go.
And we had a great practice. We actually bumped our film day up to Wednesday because we didn't have JV this week, or this past week. And so we did film on Wednesday and watched a little bit, and then we're able to get to the indoor on Thursday and kind of work through some things, and then see it live and in color, and then we kind of earmarked some things on Huddle, and they'll watch it over the break. I have no doubt in that. And then when
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't.
I
mean,
know. I'm snickering, but that'll be
they,
dessert for them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, they'll balance it well between TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
But no, they've done a really good job, and Yearby's done a fantastic job of being the vocal leader on defense, and she does watch it, and she knows tendencies with formations, and it is so cool to watch. Our secondary calling out the route combinations, but because of how much preparation they've done, and Jada Pinkins at free safety, she's as smart as a whip, and she's doing the same thing. But when you got vocal people in the secondary and vocal people at middle linebacker with Yearby, and they're both very intelligent, defense causes problems.
Yeah, well, that's what wins championships. Now, let me ask you this: if we get through this round, what's after that?
So it would be Monday, December 8th, would be the third and fourth round, and I'm not sure
where. I guess that was kind of my question.
Yeah, and so I don't know. To me, it would make sense if it just mirrored the football playoff coin toss.
Right.
But every time I go and take a glance, it says a coin toss will determine. So that tells me that it hadn't happened yet.
Right.
But there'll be a coin toss at some point. So what would be awesome is if we were able to host. And I'm not trying to put the cart before the horse, but what would be awesome? It could very well happen where we would host on December 8th, also the third and fourth round.
There we go.
Which
Wow.
Okay.
would be cool.
Yep.
But
Main
as
thing,
of right
though-
now, I do not have a clue.
Well, but the thing is, we know we've got this opening round here, and that's really the bottom line. And we need to get that place packed out and make it give our friends coming from out of town a warm Thomas County welcome.
Yeah, and like I said, it's kind of cool that Woodward will be. Some of the Woodward folks will be here on next Thursday.
Yeah,
there'll be a few of them here Friday, I would imagine.
Yep, you're
But
right.
they'll have a little turnaround on that following Thursday. They'll know the way.
That's right. I was going to say they'll have in their GPS. They'll be able to find it very easily, hopefully.
But no, the Blessed Trinity team's pretty good. They got some good players, and I don't know they do some things very similar to us where I feel like we do some things that causes problems. They do some things that cause problems too. But
but we match up with them. That's the bottom line.
I'm not afraid of anybody.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, and a lot of people like to underpromise, overdeliver, and I kind of lived by that rule for a long time. But I'm to the point now where I 100% believe in these girls, and if we play well, we can beat anybody we line up against.
There you go.
And I don't have a problem saying it because I 100% believe it.
Well, it ain't bragging if you back it up, brother. That's
right.
the way that works. So
No, I mean, I just love those girls. I love that team, and like I said, I'm not shy about any of it. I'm confident in all of them.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. So everybody make your plans. Thursday afternoon, 4:30 there at the middle school field. Bring your horns, bring your noisemakers. Let's pack it out and support the girls. And our first ever state playoffs for our flag girls, man. And I'm excited, Coach. And congratulations on a fantastic year, man. I mean, this has just been so fun to watch unfold.
Well, this is the funnest part of any season is the playoffs because it's, I mean, the cliche of everybody's 0-0. That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
And we're actually up in Athens with Thanksgiving with my in-laws, and me and Katie were talking today. She was like, "Dad, you nervous?" I said, "No, I'm not nervous. I'm freaking chomping at the bit." Nervous is when you're not ready.
Right.
And I've been ready. I've been ready since June for this, and So
That's awesome.
it's I'm excited, and to all the fans, like I said, we Thomas County Central has the best fans in the world, and if you have not witnessed any of these games of flag football, this is the next big thing.
Tell them, Brian.
And
You know it.
Yeah.
It is. It's when you get out of your vehicle, it's action packed.
Yes, sir.
And
And it doesn't stop. I mean, that's the thing.
No,
about
it doesn't stop. And the cool thing about it is the rule with no fumbles really encourages you to pitch it more because you're really not penalized. If you drop the pitch, you lost 2 yards.
Yeah.
But if you're good at it, every play can bust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And you guys have integrated some really cool little twists into that stuff too, Coach. Again, good job coaching these girls up. Listen, I'm going to let you get to your family. Y'all go enjoy your Thanksgiving, but we'll all be out there Thursday looking forward to it, man. Y'all be safe and be good. Don't eat too much.
Well, too late.
What's that? Next,
too late. I've already done it. done ate too much.
The Thanksgiving food coma already started.
That's right. Got the elastic jeans on.
There you go.
But,
There you go.
all right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, man. We'll
Thanks,
see
Coach.
you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
See you.
All right, man. So that is next Thursday. Next Thursday.
Not the
at 4:30.
jeggings.
What?
The jeggings.
Wait,
You know what those are?
I do not.
They're leggings, but they look like jeans.
Not jackets.
Is that what you call them?
Jeggings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
label at the store.
Yeah, we need to get Casey some of those.
No,
I
you don't
bet
want to
you-
see no Casey and no jeggings. I promise you.
No,
Hey,
thank
I
you.
was going to tell him. He said when you pull up in your car, it's action packed before you get out. It's always like that when I get out.
Hey, let's thank Dairy Queen one more again. Dairy
Oh,
Queen, Blue Blizzard Cup. We lift you up. The empty Blizzard Cups for the Oreo Blizzards. And again, we will be posting the updated Blizzard bracket tomorrow. And you can vote on the finals, and we will have a champion next week. Looking forward to that.
That's going to be good stuff, man.
Yep. So,
So did we have any picks?
well, and we ain't got, well,
Oh,
a
we
couple
ain't got
things I want to
there
take care of.
yet?
First
Okay,
off,
okay.
bring my picture up so I can thank
Oh,
everybody.
here we go.
Yeah, last
Everybody
week.
hold on.
Yeah, this will take care of all the roaches in the house.
Hold on, Thomas County.
I want to thank all these folks. That's Joey Holland, Tony Herring there to the left, Dr. Lisa Williams, Joanna, Bryce's mom, Kendall. There's Kenny, my brother's Ransom son, Marion Rose holding the plaque. Back in the back there, of course, behind Marion Rose is Bryce, and I'm scooting down a little bit to be more on Marion Rose and Reese's level there. Dan Stewart, Ed Hopper, and, of course, Mitchell Herring. We appreciate, our family appreciates the recognition last week during pregame. That was really cool. Appreciate that. And I want to thank.
Well deserved, man.
I want to thank. I want to thank Casey and Brian and Christy Fawcett for getting all of that put together.
I had the easy part. I was handed a script and said, hey, you read
I'm going to
this.
say, what? Talk?
Yeah,
You're good
exactly.
at that, ain't
He
you?
can handle that. He can handle that. If you've got the Rubo pick, let's put that up. This is cool news here that broke last week. Shorter football all conference. And you look down there at the bottom, and who is there? Jaden Rubo. All conference, not just the rookie of the year. He was named all conference. And as a freshman going in there and doing that, that is very impressive.
Yeah, but nobody's shocked. Though.
Nobody's shocked here. I can flat
That's
tell
just
you.
the kind of kid he is.
Yep.
Right.
I mean,
Shoot, he's a player now.
he's a player, man.
Thanks to Heather. Appreciate you with the congratulations there. Bring up the basketball pick. Let's talk about the tournament that they are headed to, the Hoop Fest down in Wesley Chapel, Florida.
Hoop feast.
It's the that's
Not
right,
fest.
the Hoop Feast. It's a feast.
Turkey
The,
fest.
the roast beast.
It's a feast we hate the least. But
Let's say, I think I can read now. Come on.
Don't put that back up there. All right, don't put that
carve
back
the
up there.
Hoop Feast. That's what the Grinch would do. But the basketball teams are heading down there to participate in
All right.
that.
Sorry, I got to know. Was that legit or was that a typo?
That is
No,
legit. That's the way it's
that's
Okay,
called.
all right. In
It's
case
a
you
hoop-
took it off like it wasn't legit.
It's a hoop feast.
I was like, I hope I didn't call you out on that.
Well, that Casey said, well, they must have spelled it wrong because he thought he spelled it. And that's-
Hey, I didn't spell it.
But anyway, the boys right now are doing really, really good. The girls coming on, so I'm excited to see how they perform here in that particular situation. And then cheerleading. Congratulations to our cheerleaders. They went to Noonan on Saturday after the ball game Friday night, and that's I think that's the flag girls.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. We'll pull that back up in a second. But there's our cheerleaders. They placed at the game day cheer competition in Noonan on Saturday and finished third. And that was after the
that's
game on
awesome.
So
Friday
you
night.
gotta-
I was gonna say,
They
I think they
loaded-
had to leave after
So
the
they
football
loaded
game
up
during
on the
it.
bus right after the game.
And headed
They
that way?
there.
Wow.
I see them walking off with their suitcases.
Wow.
Golly. Well, congratulations to the girls. Fantastic as well.
They're better than me.
Pull that picture up of the flag team. This is the flag football team. They got recognized for being the area champs during pregame. And
JV and varsity.
Yep. And congratulations
Not
to those
bad
girls.
after year 2.
No, that's pretty sporty.
There's a
He
lot
set
of,
the bar
basketball
pretty high.
players too. On
I
that.
wish I had that
Yeah.
write up of how much we've outscored opponents. That was crazy.
Yep, they have
The point
really,
differential.
they have really come on. No question about it. Okay, so let's jump into the picks there, Bryce, and see what we got.
All right, we got a slate of them.
What happened last
We're
week?
dwindling down. So, all right.
I think I was smoked last week.
So, what was it? Casey went undefeated last week. Was
What?
that it? Or the week before last?
That was
Before
me
last.
and Casey.
Yeah.
All right, so Casey led the field again, 7-1.
What in the heck is happening?
Last
tonight?
Good night.
Next closest is Randy at 4-4. By the way,
4-4.
yeah. So here's our
Wow.
playoffs.
Wow.
Our playoff standings. Casey's at the top, 13-1.
Casey Massey.
Randy is 10-4. Me and you are 8-6,
Okay.
and Jamie's 7-7.
There we go. I'm 500.
7 on
So-
7. That's all good.
I
Call
put
me Billy Napier. I'm just not trying to be laughed.
I got bad news for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, good gracious.
Well, I'm gonna put it together this week.
Okay. Well,
That's what you said last week.
Say, I'm gonna give
I
it.
know.
I'm gonna, gi-
Casey says, I'm just going to keep doing my thing.
I give it plenty of games to catch up.
All right, what we got?
Or
All right.
mustard.
So, and some of these are going to be a little unfamiliar names because
Some
kind of to
compliments.
the point of the year here.
That's
All right.
right.
Starting
Don't.
off, Gordon Lee. They're 11-1 at Worth County, who is undefeated.
Worth County.
I ain't never met Gordon, so I'm going
Me neither.
Worth County.
Okay.
They're named after John B. Gordon and Robert E. Lee, but Worth County's got the cannon. So
Casey,
Worth.
So did
we're good. I think we're all going to win that
Well,
one.
I
That's
say, we're a cannonball away from Gettysburg, apparently, according to you.
Gordon Roddenberry watching from Arkansas.
Hey, man.
The Hall of Fame member right there, Gordon Roddenberry, number 52.
All right, North Oconee, who is 12-0 at 11-1 Marist.
Marist.
Yeah, they're playing at Marist, too.
I'm going North Oconee.
I'm going North Oconee.
Yeah,
I'm going to go Marist.
I'm going Marist.
Okay.
Marist
What'd
is
you
tough.
do over there, big guy?
Did you pick?
Marist.
Okay.
Ah,
Get
man.
the game on him right there.
They are tough at home.
They are
They're
tough.
tough anywhere, really.
Unless they're playing the Jackets.
Well, that's the kryptonite.
And I felt like this one was good enough to put on here. And I don't know if we'll have any differing answers, but I'll put it on here. Wheeler County, 11-0 at Clinch County, 12-0.
I'm going Clint.
Me too.
Me too. You got to, right?
Yeah.
Where's that one playing?
At
At
Clinch.
Clinch.
Clint?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go Clinch, too, I guess.
Casey?
Yeah.
Clinch.
Everybody's doing exactly what Casey did. I can't
Yeah.
imagine why this is
All
Casey.
right.
I mean, I guess Casey's saying, heck, I'll just let them all pick.
Let's say-
They can't
let's
beat
say-
me if I pick the same thing.
That's right.
All right. Next one. Rome, who's 10-2 at 11-1 Jackson County.
Woo!
They
I'm
are
going
on the
Rome.
road.
Rome.
I'm going Rome. Win in Rome.
Jackson County's been on a roll.
They
I'm,
must be
I'm
pretty
going
good.
Jackson County.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am too. I think they've just got some momentum.
I think I'm going to go Jackson as well.
Yep.
Casey?
Marquez Williams.
Rome.
That's a name for the past. Marquez
Rome.
Williams. You going Rome?
Rome.
Win in Rome.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to make Casey go first on this next one. Roswell, 11-1 at Sequoia, 11-1.
Roswell.
A 15-minute drive.
Is it really?
Yeah, I listened to an interview their coach had, and he said it was like, he said it was like a 10-mile drive. So,
But, yeah, they're not in the same region.
So where's the game being
Wow.
played?
at Sequoia.
That's Sequoia.
Well, at least they got them out of Area 51.
That's true. All those little.
I'm going Roswell.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I think
They
but
gon-
now, that could be a shootout though.
They're
because
going to
you
collapse a
Now-
sequoia tree.
chop it down.
Chop it down.
But I would not be surprised if Sequoia won. though.
Yeah, both of those are high scoring teams. You could end up having one of those 52-48 type games or something.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against Roswell,
I know that's.
Yeah.
kinda-
Well, as an old coach told me one time, when we were in 1987, we went to Bainbridge, and Bainbridge undefeated. We were undefeated, I believe, too. No, we had lost a couple games,
That was 86.
or 86. We went over and played Bainbridge. We were undefeated. And Rex Hodges, my old offensive line coach,
Old Country
man, he
Rex.
was awesome, man. Walks in and he says, all right, guys, this thing could go two ways. It could be a blowout or it's going to be close. And I'm thinking,
You know, you're right. You are
I'm
right.
thinking,
That's a good analysis right there, though.
all right, I'll take that.
Yeah. That's like,
And I think we beat them 41-0.
it was 31-7.
Or 31-7.
I remember Rosemary Henderson, who taught social studies here, walked into class one day and made a comment very similar to that. And she said, as I was thinking yesterday, a thought occurred to me. And I went, you know what? That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep right there. Now, yes.
You should have said, well, what was the thought?
She's the same lady who told us that as you mature, you become a more mature person. Well, hey,
That's a good one.
I was like, you know what? You have got a point right there.
That's like the guy who's in the cemetery and you go listen to his grave, you hear him talking, he says nothing at
You,
all.
you say, what are you doing down there? And he says, nothing at all. That's right.
Or the taller you get, the more you weigh.
necessarily true.
Wait, what just happened here?
I don't know. It sounded good.
So what you get, the more you weigh.
All right.
He was thinking too, and a thought occurred to him.
And then it slipped my mind.
But it was nothing at all.
It was fleeting.
I caught a fleeting glimpse.
A fleeting glimpse.
Okay. That too.
The fleeting flips.
All right, next.
Simone
All right.
Biles used to do those.
All right, Cairo, who is 2-10 on the season at
Wait. They're what? 2 and 10.
10-2. Oh my gosh. Dyslexia.
Heck of a playoff
No,
run.
I'm about to say the power rankings are good now. I'm telling you.
He had a thought too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All right, at Jefferson, who is 11-1.
Golly.
The Dragons are good.
I tell you what, I want Cairo to win,
Yeah.
and I picked against them last week. Or did I?
I think you and I did.
Hold on,
Did
I
we
can
pick
tell you.
against them?
Again, I think you and I picked Troop.
Yeah, he's about to look it up.
Okay. Well,
You,
I'm not going to pick Cairo because I want them to win.
Yeah, you didn't last week.
So,
Randy and Casey picked Cairo last week.
all right, I'm going to go Jefferson.
I'm picking Cairo.
I'll go Jefferson too.
I think
And
Cairo.
I hope
Sure.
that y'all win.
Cairo defeating Troup County is a huge psychological hurdle for
Absolutely.
them.
Absolutely.
And right now, that team is playing now. Cairo's playing.
Cairo.
You going Cairo?
I'm going Cairo, too.
I think it's going to be another one of those close games. It's not going to be a heavy one-sided.
Yeah, if
Because
Cairo,
Cairo's peak is
Yeah.
just
All of
peaking.
these games, this point,
They got
should
to
be
go
pretty
all the way
close.
to the middle of nowhere and hang
Yeah,
a left.
you're right. You're right. That's a long haul.
You pass Douglas and you got another 6 hours.
Yeah.
Well, so if it's above Athens, it's got to be up
It's
there
right by
close
South
to
Carolina.
where we
Lincoln
Herschel Walker
County,
and all was.
about to say.
Is Stevens County, Lincoln County, all that's up there.
they'll
Yeah.
be playing near Roswell and them.
Is
Is that
Roswell kind of
Sequoia up there?
I don't know where Sequoia is. Where
It's
is
a-
Sequoia?
It's a Cherokee County, apparently.
there? Ooh, wow.
That's
Now,
mountains
that's up there.
that way,
Yeah, I was going to say that's up
I
there.
know we went through Jefferson when we went to Helen because we went that way through Athens back up in there. So
Okay.
Well, sometimes you got to go to hell and back. I mean, you just when you travel. I mean, it's just saying. You good? Sorry,
All right.
All
But you
right.
know, we didn't go through
Now I
Santa
don't
Claus.
feel so bad about the tall thing.
I had a thought too, but clearly I wasn't thinking.
All right, we got the next one. Valdosta, who is 11-1, not 1-11, at Walton. That is 7-5.
No, they're coming to
sure?
Valdosta. Yeah, they're coming to Valdosta.
Okay.
Walton's a 4 seed.
Yep,
Okay.
they're coming to Valdosta.
Go ahead. I'll let y'all pick. I'll pick.
Did Walton beat Valdosta last year to eliminate them? I want to say they did.
I don't know.
I want to say they did.
Let me see.
I want to. Walton was like really good last year.
I think they beat them to eliminate them in the first round or something.
Because if I'm not mistaken, no.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
Walton played for it last year. They played Milton for it, didn't they? No, that was 2 years
Milton's
ago.
ours. Yeah.
They played Walton. Milton beat Walton 2 years ago because I think the big Hewley guy was at Walton. Biggest human being I ever seen
He's
in my
humongous.
life. I mean,
See.
the team runs out and there's like a guy that's like a whole head taller than everybody. And I'm thinking, dude, what is that? And Eli's with me, and Eli's like, Dad, if you got to be that big to play at Georgia or Florida State, he said, I promise you I ain't playing there.
Yeah, he's a big old youngin'. I can't get it to work.
Hold on,
of
let me
course.
see. I'm almost there.
Eli says that Georgia's O-line
Oh, here we go.
almost averages 6'8" across the front.
They beat Walton.
And then lost to Carrollton.
It was the last game of the
35-27.
season. No, it was first playoff game. Gotcha. Okay.
Either, regardless,
Okay.
Valdosta's got Walton coming to them at Death Valley.
Yeah, Georgia's offensive line averages 6'7", 330.
Now, and Eli said that he thought that Coach Bobo's son was 6'10".
No. That's a tackle named Jay something. He's 6'10", 330. He was
So
a
does the
basketball
Hewlett
player.
guy even play?
Yeah, he plays, but
Okay.
he's kind of rotating.
I mean, the other 6'10" guy can't even make the lineup.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Jeez.
so
Well,
I'll assume,
Bobo's 6'4".
Man,
About
he's a
330.
big,
He's a big boy.
now.
I assume we're all going Valdosta. Just
Yes,
Yeah.
Valdosta. Casey, you
I'm
want Valdosta?
going Walton.
I am going Walton.
I'm going Walton because
Sequoia is southern Cherokee County. So that's, and Ken, that's up there toward,
Yes, and
Augusta.
it's in the mountains.
Okay. So it's north of
That's
Augusta.
up, yeah, it's up there now.
So Stevens County's probably in that round.
Yeah, I was going to say up there in that neck of the woods.
The reason I'm picking Walton
they're
is
in Kenton, Georgia. Is where they're out of, which
it
is
seems
way up north.
that you know how teams kind of find their way. Mm-hmm. Walton had a huge win last week. Mm-hmm.
They beat McEachern 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
who was
so-
undefeated.
So they're kind of, I guess they're kind of marching through there, like Coach Rogers says. Hey,
Peaking.
you don't want to peak.
Yeah.
You just want to kind of ease into
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
And they're not afraid for a road game because they've been on the road.
That's
both
exactly
weeks.
right. Yep.
Earlier in the
Yeah.
year, they lost to Roswell, 42-32. Walton did.
Yeah, they're kind of like us in
Wow.
'92. What do you got to lose? Just
Right,
throw
right.
everything, man.
We'll
just let it loose.
Yeah. So who did they beat? They beat McEachern, and last week they beat. I think they're on a pretty good roll here.
I got it right here. 6A.
They're not showing last week's.
They defeated.
East Coweta.
Yep, East
And,
Coweta.
and I thought East Coweta had been pretty good.
And 49-14.
Whew.
They took them out too. So
Okay.
pretty sporty.
Okay.
All right, what's next?
What
All
you
right. Grayson and Carrollton, both undefeated.
I'm telling you, that may be the marquee game in the
It
state.
is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Grayson.
Grayson, for the second week in a row, took 3 or 4 more polls to number one.
Yeah.
So not only are they number one in like a couple polls now, they're like number one in 3 or 4 polls.
Grayson defeated Colquitt 31-10, and Carrollton took out Harrison 51-6.
I'm gonna go with Carrollton to break the streak.
I'm going to go Carrollton, too.
And they're at home too, aren't they?
Yep.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I'm going to go with Grayson because they just seem to find a way.
Sure.
They went and beat that Thompson team in Alabama
Yeah.
without 2 of their players.
Yep. Without the
And 2 of
quarterback
their-
and that linebacker.
Yeah,
I'm going Grayson.
I just
But
think
I think that's
going
gonna
to
be a heck of a football game.
But,
Oh, I do too.
Grayson.
You
but
going-
that game, this is a shame that this game's got to be played this week.
yeah,
Because
it's really
this
a
would be a,
state
Yeah.
championship type game.
I guess
That
it'll
too.
be Buford and whoever
Sure.
probably makes
Yep.
it out of this
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so
Valdosta might have something to say with that, though.
we're
yeah,
gonna
they might.
we're gonna do this.
I hope they do.
I do
hope
too.
they do.
We're gonna do this, and if the Gainesville game is weird, we'll throw it out the window.
Yeah.
So when you pick this, assume both teams are gonna or
Full
Gainesville's
strength.
gonna have their full team, and if they don't have their full team, we'll throw it out the window.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going Langston Hughes. I'm sorry.
I'm going Langston.
Yeah. Just too much speed.
You just might as well throw it. I don't know if anybody's going to pick Gainesville.
If Gainesville has the opportunity to play with their full strength, I think they will play extremely, extremely hard. So I'm going to go Gainesville.
I'm
Okay.
going,
I'll
I'm
do it
going
too.
Gainesville.
One of those
Ooh.
things where they're going to prove a point.
What you
Yeah,
think there,
'cause they're-
Bryson?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I think they
Gainesville
got
too.
a chip on their
They're
shoulder
gonna
and want to show
You
them.
go all the way and make all that noise, you better show
Yeah,
something.
you got a
Yeah.
point.
You
You
know,
got a
Well,
point.
I'm
and
just
they're gonna have some support, and they're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Very mad.
Got a point to prove.
Yeah.
And two, it'll be a test. I think it's just as big a test in Langston. Where are they
Sure.
falling in between the ears right now as far as with everything that's happening, because they don't know where they're.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
It's
what's
been a
going on.
distraction for them too.
Sure.
Yep.
And
That's
so
right.
it's almost equal on both sides. And I agree with what several people have said. It is unfair to Langston.
It is.
Because they
It's
are
unfair
just
to every-
innocent,
yeah.
innocent bystanders in all of this.
Yep.
That have had zero involvement.
Yep.
Well, and let's be honest. It puts everybody that is still standing in Class 5A kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what to prepare for possibly for next week.
Luckily,
The only
we're
thing,
on the other side.
yeah, the
Yep.
only thing for us, it's business as usual.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
But
Thank
again,
goodness, thank
but-
goodness.
But
it's
if
just
we were Langston Hughes, I'd probably be ill as a wet sitting hen right now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
that's got an egg hung up.
Sure.
not an egg hung up.
I'm
I'm
All
telling
right, we
you.
got one more, and this one counts for 2 wins.
It's a darn
and if you lose,
fricassee.
and if
With
you
a double
lose,
yolk
it
egg
counts
on
as 2
it.
losses.
You ain't yoking.
Okay. We got a double or nothing.
He ain't yoking either.
Horrible.
Exactly.
Excellent.
All right,
Yes.
this next one. If you win, you get 2 wins. If you lose, you get 2 losses.
You got a piece of shell in his throat.
He's being shellfish.
You're yoking me.
That might do it. I'm not being shellfish.
Don't be shellfish.
I love shellfish.
I hope it doesn't smell like it.
Look at a rip.
Not a smellfish.
Don't ruin my
What
Thanksgiving.
has just- That's what happened on the Jetsons when George Jetson got run
Real.
through the shrinking machine. And Astro, the dog, ran up to him and sniffed him and said, "Look at a rip, look at a rip." Look at the shrimp, look at the shrimp. There.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, Bryce. I'm
All
sorry.
right, double points game. You win, 2 wins. If you lose, 2 losses.
Ooh.
Vanderbilt at Tennessee. Vanderbilt's got
I don't
2
watch
losses.
college, so-
Tennessee has 3.
I don't watch college, so I'm going with Tennessee.
Yeah.
I'm going with Tennessee.
I'm going
The same Tennessee team that showed up against Gainesville.
Yeah, the buzzsaw.
I'm going Tennessee. That should be a lot of
I'm
fun.
going
though.
Vanderbilt. Say what you want. They,
You know
let
what?
me tell you, Vanderbilt has practiced and played all year waiting for this
This
game.
is true. This
Now
is true.
somebody, I was watching I listen to Danny Cannell and them every morning going to work on that little podcast they do. And somebody called in and says, "I'll watch any Vandy game as long as they're showing Pavier's mama half the time,
Man.
or something like that."
Yeah, as long, they want reaction shots from
I
her.
mean,
is what
is
they
she
want.
pretty?
She's pretty.
Okay,
She's easy on the eyes.
I
In
don't.
fact,
I don't guess I've ever. I don't watch Vandy, so
who was it that he arranged a date?
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Theo Vaughn and Diego Pave.
his mom. He arranged a date.
I
Yeah.
think Jamie just ordered a dish at an Italian restaurant.
Would you like that a la carte?
Tell me when to stop.
Pepper Day, dude. I'll stare them down.
You just keep on. Oh my God!
Jamie
right.
said, "I got all day."
All right.
I'm going Tennessee.
Jamie?
Harlan Shackelford says we need Swarmcast,
Swarm
take outcasts. That's what we want. Swarm take outcasts.
That's what we are.
Golly.
Give me Vanderbilt or Randerbilt.
Not Randy Built.
Randerbilt.
Good gracious.
Jamie?
Who you
I'm
picking?
definitely going Tennessee.
Okay.
Now, do you think that Diego
Pavia.
Pavia means because used
You want me to translate it for you?
now used to now listen to me.
I'm not bilingual.
Now listen. Used to
But he could take a look.
the Heisman Trophy. The Heisman Trophy went to the player. He didn't have to be the most athletic. He just meant the most to his team.
Oh, I don't think there's any question now.
Do you think that he means
he's in
more
the
to his
discussion?
team
It
than anybody?
absolutely needs to be
Well,
in
who
the
else you
discussion.
going to give it to?
The kid, Indiana, I guess.
Or the kid from Sayin from Ohio State that has played nobody.
Yeah.
Other than Texas, which at that point Texas wasn't much of anything. I mean, Gunnar Stockton will be in the discussion.
Yeah, he's going to be in
But
the
I
discussion
think Pavia is probably more important to Vanderbilt
than anybody.
than anybody.
I agree.
I think if he's not
Oh,
there,
yeah.
they're a different team.
An average team.
You'll
for
see
sure.
next year.
Yep, for sure.
He's not coming back for his 8th
I'm not
year.
saying that they're not bad, but I just think without him,
Ramsey, what was in those blizzards? Oreos, as a matter of fact.
It wasn't eggnog.
Or that's what they say.
it
That's
wasn't
it.
a double yolk.
He ain't joking either.
Shellless fish.
Don't be shellfish. That's a heck of a bunch of picks, though.
That
man.
is.
Some
That's
good
awesome,
games.
man. Especially the double whammy there.
Well, let's real quick run through the games that will be the quarterfinals in each one of the divisions. There's only 4 games per. Class A Division II, Wheeler County at Clinch. We mentioned that one. Jenkins County at Bowden. Screven County at Early. And Brooks goes to Lincoln County. That will be.
I'm gonna tell you.
Could
that,
you imagine
Let's go
Brooks
Brooks.
and Clinch meet up?
That's possible.
That would be crazy.
That is possible. And then in Class A Division I, Fitzgerald at Hurd. Northeast at Toombs County.
Is
Gordon.
that Coach Hurd?
It's Cliff Hurd.
Cliff Hurd.
That's what I heard that's who it was.
Nope. Here we go. Gordon Lee at Worth and Rabun County at Pepperell.
I just got it.
The Gordon's Fishermen.
Yeah, they all wear yellow raincoats, right, whenever they show up. And
Always got to have a raincoat.
at least in this division, Class A Division I, you've got Fitzgerald and Worth from South Georgia that
Yeah,
are still
cool.
alive. And, of course, you've got Brooks County and Clinch and Early
So,
that are still alive in Division II.
so Worth County
Here we
and
are.
Fitzgerald.
Right here.
Let's see. So they're on two different
different
sides.
sides. So Worth and Fitzgerald
So here's silliness. Brooks County.
Everybody's like, we've seen silliness.
Brooks County plays Clinch County. Both of them got to go all the way to Atlanta to play that
Yeah,
game.
that's right.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald plays Worth County. They got everybody's got to go up there.
For a region game.
Yeah, basically. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Tell me if that ain't crazy.
Yeah.
what are we
Don't
doing?
get me started. Don't get me
Hey,
started.
but
That'll
that-
be the
let me
next
tell you,
injunction.
that would be absolutely awesome if both of those things happened.
Yeah, it would.
I'm
Oh,
here
yeah.
to tell you,
Yeah.
I would love it.
Yep.
Hey, up before last week, Valdosta and Lowndes was on different sides. They could have played for it. Just think if Valdosta would have had to load up and take the whole city
Yep.
to Atlanta to play a game.
Class 2A, Sumter County goes to Carver, Atlanta, not Carver, Columbus. They played earlier in the season. Hateville Charter at Morgan County, Thompson at Carver, Columbus, and then Burke County at Rockmart. So Sumter County, I'm pulling big for the
Me too.
the
Me
Bobcats
too.
there,
Me too.
or the wait, they're not the Bobcats,
Panthers?
the Panthers.
Panthers.
That's Early County's Bobcats. But this is the first time Sumter County has made a run in the playoffs this deep in a long, long time. So pulling for them right there. Then in Class 3A, you've got Cairo going to Jefferson.
Yep.
Syrup Maker's playing really good right now. Jenkins at West Lawrence, Douglas at Sandy Creek, and LaGrange at Stevenson. So Cairo about the only South Georgia team still alive
Yeah, I
there.
think Sandy Creek's probably the favorite to
Yeah.
win that one.
No question. And then 4A, Lithonia, which one of our students last week on the tailgate show called Lithuania, which they're going a long bridge to cross to get
Yeah,
over
they're
That's
still
to it.
definitely the farthest place.
That's it.
Just imagine if they had to go to Atlanta to play a state championship.
If
Yeah.
they
That's nuts.
If they were playing Hezbollah, you got a lot going on there. But
The little guy?
Lithonia at Creekside, good luck, Lithonia, with that. Creekside is just incredible this year.
Yep.
Cartersville at Kell, Central Carrollton at Benedictine, and Marist at North Oconee. And then 6A, we'll talk about them real quick. Grayson at Carrollton, we mentioned that. North Gwinnett at West Forsyth, Walton at Valdosta, Douglas County at Buford. That'll be one to kind of keep an eye on there.
Yeah.
Class 5A, Rome at Jackson County. Jackson County is kind of the dark horse from all of our teams. Nobody has talked enough about them,
Yeah.
but clearly a very good team.
I'm pretty sure they have a spectacular quarterback.
Yeah,
Willing that. Saw a post. I can't remember what it was. I think it was something about a yardage mile marker or something he hit.
Yeah, and well, one of the things to keep in mind about their 24-19 win over Milton is that Milton got their quarterback back, the guy that was hurt at the beginning of the year that was all-world.
That's right.
And they got Milton pretty much at 100% and took care of them 24-19. So Jackson County will host Rome. We know about the Wolves. They're very, very good. Gainesville at Langston Hughes. And, yes, that game has been postponed. Those of you who heard earlier that the a judge had put an injunction out against the ruling about the ineligible players for Gainesville. Well, apparently the GHSA has filed their own appeal, and the game has been put on hold until that appeal can be decided. It won't be decided tomorrow, I can tell you that. So it will be Friday morning at the earliest before something is done about that. I don't know what to say about that. It's just a crazy situation. Roswell at Sequoia, we mentioned that, and Woodward Academy at Thomas County Central. Guys, I feel very good about our bunch. Our guys are playing really, really good now on both sides of the ball. Just go out there and play our game.
That's right.
And continue doing what we've been doing. That's it. Don't play above your head.
Yeah.
Just do what you've been doing.
And we still have not really played, I thought, that perfect game where you thought everybody's put it.
Yep.
I know we're still working
Building
upward,
toward that.
Yep.
and that's a good thing. The big thing is you make the next rung on the ladder, make some plays at the line of scrimmage, and I think you could just continue to play yellow jacket football. Complimentary football is what we've done all year.
Well, the good thing about it is, you know, it's a grind.
Yep.
And the guys, we're deep in it.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
the thing about it is if you can get a win Friday night, you'll start smelling the prize.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, and
then you're not as tired. You try to, you kind of get that second win and say, oh, we're right here.
Yep.
I mean, we just 2 more weeks of practice and you're there.
Robert Ramsey and Harlan Shackelford mentioned the cookies, and I want to compliment Linda Pearson again for her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My gosh. Okay, and by the way, she sent me a text today, and I want you guys to listen to this. This is the
Menu?
the quarterfinal championship cookie menu from our friend Linda Pearson, who has just done a fantastic job the last 3 years, really. You ready? S'mores,
Give me some more.
white chocolate peppermint cookies,
Oh,
Reese's peanut butter cup cookies, macadamia nuts with the white chocolate,
That's good stuff.
pretzel M&Ms. You remember those when
Yes.
she did
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, oh my gosh, sugar cookies with cream cheesecake filling. We
If I don't get one of them, I'm hurting somebody.
Do not eat them before the game, or you will be asleep.
You just gonna lay down and take a nap.
Well, somebody said that Randy must have got the medicinal one.
every once in a while, I try to have to slip him in one on a game or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Kind of chill him out.
And Heather's asking if they can play the game Friday night. Heather, again, I have no clue. Right now, everybody is completely up in the air. I mean, we're hearing all the information as everybody else is.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could. Langston Hughes and Gainesville are not a long way from each other. I mean, I think Gainesville's on one side of Atlanta toward Athens, and Langston Hughes is on the other
I
side.
doubt it because they won't do
Yeah.
it tonight. They won't do it tomorrow, and they won't do it day of.
Probably
so
Saturday.
I would say 99% chance
I'll
they
say if
are
they
not
did
playing
it, they're going
Friday.
to have to push the
It'll
game
be a
back.
Saturday or Monday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we need to tell everybody that, again, if you're interested in watching the live stream, we will not have our live stream available this week. You will have to sign up on the NFHS network and get the Woodward Academy live stream. However, all of our radio stuff will be exactly the same. So if you want to listen to that, all you have to do is go to WTUFradio.com, hit the stream button. You can listen to it anywhere. And, of course, if you're local, 106.3 FM. If you're in the stadium, 88.5. And,
But what we want you to do is be there.
yeah, main
Yeah.
thing.
Come to the
Yeah,
game.
yeah. We this is unique and this is
Yep.
special. And as Coach Rogers made the comment to me today, we got a bad taste in our mouth still from the last time we had a quarterfinal game here. So we need to wipe that out of our mouth and take care of our business. And he is expecting an atmosphere unlike anything we have ever seen before. I don't know how in the heck that's going to happen, but
I
it seems
love
to
it.
happen. So
I love it.
guys, it is 8:30. One more time.
And
Okay.
remind everyone, bring the horns and blow them until they tell us we can't.
Yep.
And then pick up
It
the
don't
next
matter.
thing. Yeah.
Well, just remember, you can blow the horns as much as you want, but when they start calling the signals to get the ball snapped to them, that's when it's supposed to stop.
Kind of just settle down.
Yep. So
and then-
everything can be full bore right up until that
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Yep. And they can,
Or when we have the ball.
yeah, but don't do it when we got the ball. I mean, at least
That's what that's what I'm saying. Don't blow it when they're lining up, and
Right.
don't blow it when we have the ball.
That's right. Now, when they're lining up, you can do it, but when he starts calling the signal to get the snap, they have to stop.
When he gets ready, clap his hands.
Yep,
'cause
yep.
that's
The
what we use
atmosphere
now.
is really is as good as I've ever seen it anywhere.
Yeah, it's
So-
really cool. Really
I'm
cool.
looking forward to the turnout.
And I love the videos that Christy and them put together with the players
That was
asking
cool.
everybody to
That
get
was
up
cool.
and make noise and,
and the
stuff.
other cool thing is we've got several people coming home to visit
Yes,
family.
yes.
They're in town. They're buying tickets. They're wanting to come to the game, see
Bring-
what their yellow jackets are doing.
Bring grandma to the Jackets nest.
Yeah. Standing room only.
Let's thank Dairy Queen one more time.
Whew.
We
Boy, that
appreciate
thing was good.
This is an Oreo Blizzard. And the Blizzard bracket, the finals, will be posted tomorrow, and you guys can start voting on it on Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody being here. Casey, as always, appreciate you. Thanks to Coach Rodgers and Coach Parkerson for calling in. Y'all make your plans. Friday evening, 5:30 for the radio is when we get started with the tailgate show. But the main thing is just be there. If you can be there, be there. This is a historic opportunity, and
Yep.
there's only what 4 games statewide in our class, and this is one of them. So, Get on out there and support those guys. And the best news of all, if we can get through this one, then you've got another historic opportunity the next week with the semifinals
And
at
it
your place.
has the opportunity to be really historic.
What's that?
Has the
Alan-
opportunity to be really
Yes,
historic.
'cause you-
depending who wins, if you win.
Do you know how
remember.
many semifinal games we have ever hosted at the Jackets Nest, Jamie Majors?
How many semis?
Yes. Do you know how many?
I don't think we have.
One.
No, it's one
1986.
against Worth.
Yep, that's it.
Jacob Smith says go Jackets, but he really wanted to say E ESPN.
Yeah, I know. Good gracious alive. Yeah, love them all.
And
Murray.
Alan Corbin said he's going to get to watch the Jackets live.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal. Guys, have a great Thanksgiving. Go get yourself a full belly. Get some good Thanksgiving coma naps tomorrow. But be out there at the stadium Friday evening. We're looking forward to it. Going to be fun.
Absolutely.
For the whole Swarmcast crew, happy Thanksgiving. See you Friday. Go Jackets.